Welcome to Business Connection. I'm Liz Spencer. We have a wonderful guest in studio. It's Leslie Blaylock, and she's the CEO of Accounting Services Associates. Leslie, welcome. So tell me a little bit about you and why you love accounting.
Thank you, Liz. I'm happy to be here. So I'm a certified public accountant. I'm also an advanced certified QuickBooks ProAdvisor, which is a mouthful.
Yes.
I started my career with PricewaterhouseCoopers and continued on in my career in public accounting.
So you started your own firm?
Yes, I did. I have always loved accounting. I've been in accounting all my life, and I just felt a need to go ahead and start my own firm. I wanted to be able to provide different services to clients that in the past I hadn't been able to do. I do love accounting. It's logical. It all fits. The financial statements always tell a story, and I like to be able to share that story with my clients because I think it brings a definite value to them and helps them see where they've been, where they are, and where they're going. But what's even more exciting now, outside of the accounting, is we've also got this technology involved. So to sweeten the pot with accounting, we have artificial intelligence to work with. We have technology, which we can leverage and use with our clients in building what we call financial ecosystems. So we'll have a financial package, and we add onto that package other technologies, for instance, an online accounts payable system. So we start out with this financial package and we build a financial ecosystem where we add on different apps which help and make business owners' lives easier in using those apps and bring in just mounds of information that help us to prepare their financial statements. So it's very unique in that regard.
Would you say that's one of the things that distinguish you from other accounting firms out there?
I think it is. There's a couple of things that distinguish us. It's the use of our technology in building a financial ecosystem. We also, again, very much wanted to build a firm that offers other services than just making financial statements. It didn't make any sense to me to generate financial statements and email them to the client, and the client gets them and they have no meaning. They don't mean anything to a client. And so it was important for me to be able to expand those services and be able to provide advisory and consulting services, which in traditional CPAs, I didn't really have the opportunity to do that, which is why I expanded my business to be able to offer those kind of services. And it also provides for me personally a business value. What am I doing? What's the purpose of my life, of my business life? I have a great family, but for my business, what's the value? And if I can't provide a value to my business clients that they feel and they can use, then really what's the point of what I'm doing? So that's very important to me, that when we generate these financial statements and we work with our clients and we get to know them and we build relationships with them, that we bring value and it brings meaning to what we do.
Well, I think that's wonderful, because I think many business people out there are really focused on their business.
Yes.
And so when we need you to help us with the financial aspect of it, but we're not trained in how to read those or what they all mean to us.
Absolutely, not trained in doing that. And also we have to think about, there's so many other things that business owners are doing. They're working with accounts receivable, they have customers, they have clients, and those become problematic at times, and we have ways in which we can help them with that. They might have issues with paying their bills. So we're working in a complete arena for the client. Our services are value-based, and they're completely a la carte. So we can offer all kinds of varying services to our clients, which might vary over time as they build and grow.
That's
they
great.
might start out with just a basic package, and then as they get larger, they might need help with accounts receivable collections. They might need help in streamlining their cash flow. And remember, it's always about cash flow. You tighten up that accounts receivable and get your clients to pay you faster. You slow down your accounts payable a little bit and control that accounts payable by having accurate information. You can increase your cash flow. So there's just lots of things that we can help them with as they grow and as they scale up, and provide them the information to make the good decisions that they need to make. make.
Right, well, and it's, all of that stuff is just so important that we don't think about. We're just really busy with that client or
Right.
that production line or whatever.
And that's what you need to be doing. You
Right.
need to be doing you,
Yeah,
and I need to be behind the scenes helping you with your financials and talking to you each month, and that's what we do. We have virtual meetings with our clients to
wonderful.
go over our financial statements and to go over whatever problem issue it is, that they might be having. And one other thing I wanted to make that distinguishes our firm is that we base our pricing on value pricing. And so we are a flat fixed fee so that there's no surprises to the business owners as to what their bill's going to be every month. But the most important thing is that I want my business owners to call me. I want them to email me, because if you're having an issue, if you're having a problem, I want to hear about it so that I can help you resolve that problem. And if you're reaching for the phone or getting ready to type an email and you think, oh, that's going to cost me X amount of dollars an hour, I don't want that to be a stumbling block. I want to talk to you, I want to know you, and I want to know your business, because we're definitely part of your team when we work with you. And that is the most important thing for me, is that we're part of my client's team and we can help them along the way.
That's awesome. Who is your ideal client or customer?
My ideal client, we work anywhere from small, solopreneurs just starting out on up to business that are well established up into $8 and $10 million. And we, like I said, we have a whole a la carte of menu of items that we can help them with, from the basic of financials to KPIs to cash flow to budgeting and budget actual reports, and we can hop on the phone and do a video chat with them and go over all of that with them.
All that fun
it's
stuff.
amazing.
I love the way you light up when you talk about all
I
this.
do love it. I'm a total accounting geek, and that's why my email is leslie@accountingrocks.com. I started that 12 years ago, and everybody thought I was crazy using that for an email, but it just makes sense to me, because I do love accounting, and I do love the information that it can give to a business owner and the story that it tells.
Well, and I would add, as we wap this up, it tells a story, but you also care about that business and that person, and that value
Absolutely.
is so wonderful and so welcoming in an accounting group that as a business owner, sometimes we are a little fearful of you accountants.
I know, I do get that. When my owners come to me for the first time, I truly do consider them the most courageous, because it is hard to open up all that information and to look to someone and try to trust someone and to help them along the way. It's very courageous, and I'm always extremely thankful that they've taken that step, and I'm grateful that they do that and they have the courage to do it. It's not an easy thing to do, and I can appreciate that.
But you make it easier. So thank you so much, Leslie, for stopping by,
My pleasure.
sharing about your love for accounting and what you do. You make it seem almost cool for me. Almost.
Thank you, Liz. It's been my pleasure to be here.
We wish you a lot of success.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Business Connection. Stay tuned.